If you have to give a man an ultimatum in order for him to make you his girlfriend, his fiance, to finally, set a wedding date and get married, to move in together, to have kids, for him to treat you right, if you have to set an ultimatum that the relationship break up, break up, break up, get a divorce, do whatever you have to do. If it has gotten to that point where you are so frustrated that if you don't change by such and such a time, I'm out, then just nope. They're not listening. They're not listening to you. And you are so frustrated that you are hoping that you threatening to leave is going to change things. And with all due respect, I would not want anyone to marry me because of fear of losing me. Let's say your ultimatum does work. I wouldn't want somebody to marry me because, well, she threatened me if, I didn't want to lose her. And this is some of the reasons why the cake smashes happen, where the guy smashes the cake in your face. This is the shut up ring. This is where you get the guy who is just a warm body in the house, who doesn't do shit because he didn't want to be there in the first place. And I'm not saying that anything these guys do is okay, but, and I'm going to say the mean thing because I'm the mean person on the internet, sometimes we can put ourselves in these bad situations. Sometimes the red flags are just waving. And we know, because I've been there, we know in the back of our head that this shit isn't right. But we're so afraid that being alone is the worst possible thing that can happen. And yeah, we can say financial reasons. I know that. I get it. I've been there. You're preaching to the choir. I've shared my story numerous times. I get it. But for most women, it's simply the fear of being by themselves. I've lived it. I have talked to hundreds of women. And if I didn't talk directly to the women, I've heard their stories via social media. It's about, that was a firework, sorry. It's about, I just don't want to be alone. I want to be married. I like the social currency and respect of being married, of being a missus. And that's why I keep saying, let's deplatform marriage. Let's depedestalize marriage. If we're going to put anything on a pedestal, let it be singleness and healing. And that's not meaning you can never get into a relationship. No. Because if we focus on being a whole person and healing, then when and if we do get into a relationship, it will more than likely be a healthy one, not one born of desperation and I just don't want to be by myself and who else is going to want me if he doesn't want me, even though he's treating you worse. I mean, we have got to stop obsessing over marriage and being a missus and having a ring and having a wedding. Those things are great. Those things are beautiful. I love a good wedding and a good romantic story. But I don't love single married moms. I don't love women who are married, but their man just is there. I don't like women who are frazzled because they're carrying the entire relationship and household on their back. I don't like women getting cake violently smashed in their face on their wedding day. I don't like women getting these half-ass vows or disrespectful vows from their husbands on their wedding day. I don't like women coming on the internet heartbroken and upset because of some idiotic shit their husband did and then making a you don't really know nothing about him video 2 days later. I don't like that. This, how we're doing things now, is not working. Anyway, if you got to do an ultimatum, the relationship's over.